Change of wallpaper in an older apartment. Preliminary work. Remove the socket and switch covers, but first check that the power is off. Check if the old wallpaper is stuck or needs to be removed. It must be removed. Wow, it is not glued at all. This strongly glued wallpaper must be wetted with warm water and left to soak for a while. Then use a putty knife to scrape off the wallpaper. Now that the old wallpaper is removed and the wall is primed, we will start putting the new wallpaper. The old wall is very uneven. That's why I chose a wallpaper with a thicker and structured surface. I measure the wall with a wallpaper roll to know how many sheets of wallpaper need to be cut. It is very important to check the corners of the wall with a spirit level. My wall is slanted by 1 centimeter. That's why I measure the line 1 centimeter narrower than the wallpaper. I double-check just in case. Now I measure the length of the wallpaper sheet. I do it in several places. When cutting the wallpaper, it is important that the knife is not too sharp. The entire surface of the wallpaper must be covered with glue. In order for the wallpaper covered with glue not to drag along the floor, I fold the lower end. Install the first wallpaper sheet so that the line remains visible. Clean excess glue with a damp cloth. The next wallpaper sheet must not overlap the previous wallpaper sheet. It must be installed exactly so that the edge is against the other wallpaper. I cut this wallpaper sheet with a margin of 2 to 3 centimeters. Attention! Make sure there is no electricity in the switch, as wet wallpaper conducts electricity. Installing patterned wallpaper is a little more complicated. Think about how the pattern will look. When the furniture is in the room, I want the pattern to be in the middle of the bed, and also consider the curtains. In the case of patterned wallpaper, the wallpaper must first be matched to the pattern and cut out accordingly. To do this, I place the next sheet of wallpaper under the first and match the pattern and cut off the piece. When cutting into a pattern, it should be taken into account that more wallpaper is needed. The most difficult part is cutting the edges. I do it when wallpaper is dry. When cutting, I use a putty knife, pressing it firmly against the wallpaper. The work is done. The last strip still needs to be cut.